Hello friends, welcome to Infinite Coaching Classes. Today we are going to discuss the exercise of chapter 4, the cherry tree. So let's see. Write T for true or F for false. The small bright red cherries had come all the way from Himachal Valley. Answer is false. Next question. Rakish's parents lived in a small village where they grew maize and rice and barley. Answer is true. Next question. The cherry tree was about 3 feet high when a cow entered and ate all the leaves. Answer is false. Next question. When Rakish went home to his village, he helped his parents to harvest the crops. Answer is true. Next question. The hairy caterpillar started eating up the leaves. Answer is true. Next question. The cherry tree was special to Rakish and grandfather because they had planted it themselves. Answer is true. Next question. Answer the question given below in your own words. Why were there not many fruit trees where Rakish lived? Answer is there were not many fruit trees where Rakish lived because the soil was stony and the dry cold winds stunted the growth of the plants. Next question. Where did Rakish live? Answer is Rakish lived with his grandfather on the outskirts of Mussoorie, just where the forest begins. Next question. Why did Rakish live with grandfather? Answer is Rakish's parents were keen that he should go to a school, but since there were no schools in the village, Rakish had to live with his grandfather. Next question. What did Rakish buy on his way home from school? Describe them. Answer is Rakish bought some cherries on his way back home from school. The cherries were of little sweet, a little sour, small and bright red in color. Next question. How much time did it take Rakish to walk from his school to his home? Answer is it took Rakish about half an hour to walk home from school. Next question. How did Rakish and grandfather spend the winter evenings? Answer is grandfather used to tell Rakish stories about people who turned into animals, ghosts who lived in trees, beans that jumped, and stones that wept during the winter evening. In return, Rakish would read to him from the newspaper since grandfather's eyesight was weak. Next question. After the long winter, how did grandfather and Rakish know that spring had arrived? Answer is when the wild duck flew north again to Siberia, grandfather and Rakish knew that spring had arrived. Next question. What did Rakish find to surprise on the morning? Why did he circle the tiny tree with pebbles? Answer is Rakish saw a small twig in the garden one morning, and when he bent to pick it up, he found to his surprise that it was well rooted and that it was the cherry tree coming up. He circled it with pebbles to give it some privacy. Next question. Read the lines given below and answer the question that follow. And never mind, said grandfather. Seeing that Rakesh was upset, it will grow again. Cherry trees are tough. Why was Rakesh upset? Answer is, Rakesh was upset because a goat had eaten all the leaves of the cherry tree and only the stem and the branches were left. Was grandfather proved right in his comment about the cherry tree? Justify your answer. Yes, grandfather was proved right in his comment about the cherry tree, as the tree did not stop growing even after being cut by the woman who was cutting grasses. It grew and became a huge tree in the end. Who was the first enemy of the cherry tree? Who was the tree's first visitor? Answer is, the first enemy of the cherry tree was a goat. A bright green praying mantis was the first visitor. Next question. Maybe it will die now. Who said these words and to whom? Answer is, Rakesh said these words to grandfather. What does it refer to in the above line? Answer is, in the above line it refers to the cherry tree. What had happened to it? Did it eventually die? Answer is, a woman cutting grasses scrambled down the hillside and cut it in two with a sweep. No, it did not eventually die. Next question. Is this what it feels to be God? Who said these words and to whom? Answer is, Rakesh whispered these words to himself. What feels to be God? Answer is, while Rakesh touched the smooth bark of the cherry tree and put his finger to the tip of its leaf, he felt amazed to see that from just one small seed which he had planted, this big a tree had grown. This special feeling of planting something is observing it grow in what feels to be God. Do you think the speaker was like God? Justify your answer. Answer is, yes, the speaker was like God, because just as God gave life to this universe, he could see himself giving life to the cherry tree. Next question. Vocabulary. State whether the underlined verbs are finite or of non-finite. Pushpa tried to help Sharon. Answer is non-finite. It is healthy to laugh out loud. Answer is non-finite. The children are writing a letter. Answer is finite. Ravi has a big and wonderful car. Answer is finite. Next question. My teacher speaks French very well. Answer is finite. Aruna does her homework every day. Answer is finite. The medical proposal has been examined. Answer is finite. Nikita is doing her homework at the moment. Answer is finite. My grandparents are going to Lucknow next month. Answer is finite. The milkman is cycling down the valley on a rainy day. Answer is finite. Finding the doors wide open, the pet ran out of the house. Answer is non-finite. The tourists want to eat fried eggs with sandwiches for breakfast? Answer is non-finite. Next question, grammar. Underline now the noun phrases in the sentences given below. Rajul hoped to win the first prize. Answer is to win the first prize. I believe the man to be trustworthy. Answer is to be trustworthy. To be worthy. The thief denied stealing the money. Answer is stealing the money. Stealing the money. Horses prefer living in dark and damp stables. Answer is living in dark and damp stables. Did you enjoy reading Rowling's latest storybook? Answer is reading Rowling's latest storybook. Next question. Fill in the blanks with noun phrases. I know Dex. Answer is I know that Rashi is going to Holland. Next question. Raima refused Dex. Answer is to come to the party. Sheikh wished Dex to get a car for his family. Next question. The hungry child ate Dex, the food that the old man gave him. Next question. My father promised Dex that he will take us shopping. Next question. Underline the adjective phrases in the sentences given below. Mr. Sharma met a girl with blue eyes. Answer is with blue eyes. Sheila was a woman of great beauty. Answer is of great beauty. Sonak is a boy without any friends. Answer is without any friends. Next question. The Johns lived in a house built of stones. Answer is built of stones. A meadow full of green grass stretched before us. Answer is full of green grass. Next question. Fill in the blanks with adjective phrase. I meet a girl Dex. Answer is I meet a girl with blonde hair. It was a day Dex. Answer is it was a day of full of surprise. Next question. Jack lived in a house Dex. Answer is Jack lived in a house made of wood. Next question. The queen wore a crown Dex. Answer is the queen wore a crown jeweled with diamonds. Mr. Patel's house on the road Dex. Answer is Mr. Patel's house was on the road lined by trees. Next question. Underline the adverb phrase in the sentences given below. Usha ran with all her might. Answer is Usha ran with all her might. Answer is all her might. Pay your fees at the counter. At that counter. Answer is at that counter. Next question. The accident occurred at 9 o'clock. Answer is at 9 o'clock. Next question. Meg stood near the giant oak tree. Answer is near the giant oak tree. Next question. The beggar cried out in a pitiful voice. Answer is the beggar cried out in a pitiful voice. Next question. Fill in the blanks with adverb phrase. Shaina leaves text. Answer is Shaina lives above my flat. Rahul shouted text. Answer is Rahul shouted at the top of his voice. Mr. David spoke next. Answer is Mr. David spoke after the chief guest spoke. Next question. The gun went off next. Answer is the gun went off by accident. Can you see those mountains? Answer is can you see those mountains near the river? Next question. Fill in the blanks with ABLE or IBLE. NOT dex. Answer is notable. Amic dex. Answer is amicable. Bear dex. Answer is bearable. Invince dex. Answer is invincible. Notice dex. Answer is noticeable. Next question. Reverse dex. Answer is reversible. Convert dex. Answer is convertible. Permish dex. Answer is permissible. Suspect dex. Answer is suspectable. Uncount. Answer is uncountable. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you.